Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am your teacher Abida Elahi Khan from Divisional Public School and College Sahiwal. Dear students, as you know that we have started our sixth chapter from geography, that is natural regions. And the topic we are studying in this chapter is major regions of the world. This diagram shows the major climatic regions of the earth. Look at this picture now and identify the 5 special latitudes you have learned about in your previous classes. These are the equator, the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, the Arctic Circle, and the Antarctic Circle. What are the degrees of these latitudes? The equator is at 0 degrees latitude, the Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degrees north, the Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degrees south, the Arctic Circle 66.5 degrees north, and the Antarctic Circle 66.5 degrees south. These 3 different colors that separate the special latitudes in this diagram show the 3 different temperature zones of the earth. The different temperature zones are also called heat zones. The heat of each of these zones depends on how far it is from the equator. The temperature zones nearest the equator is the hottest. As we move away from the equator, the temperature zones become cooler. The same temperature zones are found in the northern and southern hemispheres. The climate in the temperature zones has an impact on the natural vegetation as well as the animal life of the zone. It also affects the lives of the people who live there. The 3 temperature zones are as follows. The torrid. Torrid means very hot or hot zone between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. The temperate zone. Temperate means neither too hot nor too cold between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere and between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. The frigid. Frigid means very cold. From the Arctic Circle to the North Pole in the northern hemisphere and the Antarctic Circle to the South Pole in the southern hemisphere. Students, our today's topic is the temperate region. This region includes all the continents except Antarctica. Temperate means neither too hot nor too cold, which is what the climate in the zone is. Some areas are dry and arid. Others have grasslands, and there are some forested areas as well. How many different regions are there in the temperate zone? You can find them on the above map. Features of the temperate zone. Climate. Neither too hot nor too cold. Warmer near the tropics in both hemispheres. Colder as we move away from the equator. Desert climate in the arid regions. Less rain than hot zone. Has four distinct seasons: summer, winter, spring, and autumn. Natural vegetation. Grassland. Grasses and acacia tree. Desert. Thorny plants or those with fleshy stems like cactus. Deciduous. Trees that shed their leaves like oak, maple, beech, elm. Coniferous. Tall, straight, cone-bearing trees with needle-like leaves like pine, FIR. Mediterranean. Mixed vegetation, deciduous, conifers, sequoia, and bushes like lavender and rosemary. Animal life. Animals are adapted to the habitat in various ways, including hibernating and migrating. Northern Hemisphere. Plant eaters like bison, grizzly, bears, oak, giant panda. Carnivores. Southern Hemisphere. Anteaters, llamas, alpacas, anaconda, kangaroos, koala bears, and wallabies. People. Northern Hemisphere. Farming, mechanized farming in developed areas that grow large amount of wheat, hence this region is called granaries of the world. People who live and work in cities. Southern Hemisphere. Nomadic wandering population in arid regions, farmers and ranchers, people who live here and work in cities. Students, this was our today's lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. This is the time for your home assignment. Today's assignment is the continuity of the previous assignment, which was given in your previous lesson, lesson number 7. The detailed question was given in the previous lesson. It was explained the division of 3 major regions of the world, and you had to write the first region, that is the torrid region. Now this topic would be the second part of that question, and you would write the temperate region. So today's topic is the temperate region, and you have to write the second part of the previous question, the major regions of the world. and listen to the lesson carefully, read the topic and learn the topic. Thank you very much.